cloud. Okay. And I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So welcome everyone. Thank you so much for just joining us to learn more about an opportunity that I have been blessed with for the past 10 years, and that has been me partnering with the Juice Plus company. I really am like focusing this talk a little bit more towards people that already have a business, because I feel like anyone who has a business, you're in touch with different types of clients. And I know one thing is sure is that so many people, whether you're in a business that is about health and wellness or you're in something else, that so many people are looking for ways to get healthier now more than ever, right? And so we offer that. We offer simple solutions to getting healthier. And so I just want to talk about how you can partner with this company and do what you are currently doing and how we can all work this together. So my name is Michelle Fletcher. Sorry, I didn't already introduce myself. Like I mentioned, I've already been with the company for 10 years, and I'm going to share a quick presentation overview to give you some more information on what Juice Plus, this company is, and the opportunity that it could be for you too. So first of all, just know that we are a business where you can earn some extra income with very little investment. It only costs $52 a year to be a part of this business. You can work at your own pace, anytime, anywhere. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. What we do is we inspire healthy living among our friends, our family, our community. And if you already have a business and you have clients, you can inspire them with even more ways on how they can get healthier. And then we would fully support you every step of the way. So who is Juice Plus? Hold on, let me minimize this so you guys can see the full screen. I'll put it to 1. Who is Juice Plus? We are a world leader in plant-based nutrition. We have a proven business model. We are a mission-driven community, customer-centric, committed to the science behind our products, and we are an equal opportunity for everyone. So our company's mission is inspiring healthy living around the world. We have been around since 1970, is when the company was founded. We are all about plant-based products that make healthy living easier. We are the most researched nutritional product in the world. And I was going to say nutraceutical, but we're a nutraceutical, and we're the #1 research nutraceutical product in the world, guys. So it's hard for people to compare to us. And we are a global company. We're in over 20 markets around the world. So I don't know if your current business, if you currently have one, is based locally, or maybe you have a business that is more virtual and you're able to touch people across the country. But just know, if you were to partner with the Juice Plus business, you would now have access to clients around the world. So we're in all these countries and we are continuing to expand. So just know that that is a huge opportunity and growth for your current business. So our core values are that we are authentic, we create community. Hold on, I'm wondering, do you guys see me talking or do you see Johnny?
I see you, Michelle, in the presentation to the left.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm sorry. I see Johnny. So I'm like, I hope you guys see me, because it would be weird if you're only seeing someone else who's not talking. Okay, we create community. And I mean, our community is really like no other. We have so many resources in this community. We have doctors, biochemists, dietitians, nutritionists, and then you have people from all walks of life. Like, I have a background in IT. I was an IT professional for over 10 years, and now I'm doing this full time. You'll meet people that are accountants, you'll meet teachers, you'll meet people pretty much from every walk of life that is doing this business. And so that in itself is pretty priceless. We value simplicity. We are very approachable, if you can't tell. We are relentless about quality. We focus on the long term, and we are inclusive. And so I don't know about you, but you see how much of a moneymaker the health and wellness business is, right? It's incredible. We are in the sector where we're doing healthy eating and nutrition and weight loss. And look how much that makes. Over 700 billion is what that industry is making. The global wellness economy as a whole is making 4.5 trillion. That's incredible. So that just shows you that the opportunity here is so huge. And if I can say anything that I've learned over the past year and a half of doing this, is that the demand is higher than ever because more people are looking for ways to get healthy. So if there was ever a time, it's right now, that you would want to partner with the business such as this. And so we know that the gig economy is here to stay. We saw people were furloughed, people, their job stability wasn't what they thought it was. So many changes occurred last year that just really made it apparent that, you know, sometimes we have to do some things on the side to help to supplement what we're currently bringing in, right? And we're seeing that it's a way for moms to stay home with their children. It has been for me, amazingly. I never thought I would do that, but I've been blessed to be able to do that now. Millennials love having their own freedom and doing the things they love. And so they're partnering with us and they're able to have this flexible lifestyle that, you know, millennials love to have. We're seeing that baby boomers, retirees now have something that keeps them occupied. They're helping people. They're feeling fulfilled with partnering with this business. And guess what? They're getting healthier in their older age, which is not normal, right? Usually people retire and they go downhill. Instead, they're more vibrant and living with more vitality. And so we know that everyone can use extra income. So what is Juice Plus? I know that's probably a question for a lot of you if you haven't heard about what it is already. We're definitely a one-of-a-kind product. We're focused product line and is meeting essential nutritional needs. The best of whole food nutrition, the best of whole food plant-based nutrition, and it truly is the best. We're as close to nature as possible, so we're minimally processed. We have over 40 clinical studies from leading universities and hospitals proving that Juice Plus does amazing things in the body. And I know I'm gonna get to a slide that covers a few of those, well, I think a lot of those things. And we're certified by NSF. If you don't know what NSF is, it's an independent company, nonprofit company that goes around and randomly checks the quality and to make sure that what's on a label is in the product and what's in the product is on the label. And they take it a step further to make sure that we have like no contaminants at all, and that we're non-GMO, we meet the highest of standards. So we are unique nutrition, we have a unique nutritional philosophy, and that is just one simple change. So there's no rigid diets, there's no demanding exercise regimens. We're just creating sustainable changes in diet and lifestyle that results from simple steps. And usually those first steps to creating the one simple change is adding in Juice Plus. It really is the most simple thing we do to improve our health. And so what Juice Plus is, let me move this a little bit, is we are a whole food sourced, plant-based. We are whole food sourced and plant-based, and we have minimally processed ingredients. So even the capsules are plant-based, all vegan. And it comes in capsules and gummies, just so you know, because there's some people that are like, oh, I don't like to swallow capsules, even though our capsules easily open. We also have gummies that are equivalent to the capsules. We're gluten-free. We're made with non-GMO ingredients, and we're as close to nature as possible. And Juice Plus is added nutrition, concentrated nutrition from 30 different fruits, vegetables, and berries. What they did is they took all these fruits and vegetables and berries, they grinded them. I won't say they juiced because some of the fiber is still intact. And then they processed it at a low temperature, and it kept the majority of the nutrition and nutrients, which is just like tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of nutrients and vitamins and phytochemicals and minerals that our bodies need, as if we were eating those fruits and vegetables, right? And then we also have an omega blend, which is plant-based. I don't know about you. I grew up having to take fish oil. My mom used to torture us by making us take a spoonful of fish oil. Well, she knew that omegas were important. Well, we have a plant-based omega that is the full spectrum, not just the omega-3 that you hear where everyone should get, but it has omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, and it's all plant-based. So it's getting it's getting the omegas from what the fish eat, which is the plant algae in the ocean, instead of using the fish, which I heard it takes up to 4 pounds of fish to get 1 ounce of fish oil. That's a lot of waste, and that doesn't sound very sustainable. But here they go to different plant sources, and one of the main ones is the algae that the fish eat to get their omegas. We go directly to the algae, and then they also added in some other plant sources like pomegranate, safflower, and some other ones that naturally have omegas in them. And then we also, I mentioned the chewables. Okay, so we also have chewables, and these are what kids love, but honestly, adults love them too because they do taste delicious. And it's just the same thing as the capsules. It has all the same nutritional benefits inside of them, non-GMO, minimally processed, and it's just a tasty way to get that nutrition in if you don't like to swallow capsules. Then we also have a vegan protein shake powder, and then we also have vegan bars. And these are just a great way for on-the-go nutrition, and it's a great way to add in better choices versus stopping into some fast food place and picking up something that's not so good for you. This is like, you can mix this with water or plant-based milk and be on the go, have a bar in your purse so that you're not prone to snacking on something that's not so good for you, right? So everything we have is very high quality, but also the perfect combination of what our bodies need. So this has a great balance of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. And so you can see some of the other benefits here. So what I love the most is that Juice Plus has clinical research, because I honestly grew up on vitamins. My mom said, girl, you don't eat very well, you need to take a vitamin. So I grew up taking multivitamins most of my life until I heard of Juice Plus. And what I could not believe is that there was 40 clinical studies done on Juice Plus. And I was like, what? I don't think my vitamins had studies done on them. They don't. Multivitamins don't. And they're not backed by the FDA. So they kind of have free range to do whatever they want with vitamins that are on the shelf, whereas we have actual factual data and a lot of really highly regarded institutions that are making sure the quality is like second to none. So we're published in scientific journals. The research has been done at leading universities and hospitals around the world. And here, I thought it was going to talk about the benefits, but I think we're going to talk about the benefits in a second. One of the things that we also offer, which is amazing, is this program called the Healthy Starts for Families. So this is a way that if you are taking Juice Plus and you're a parent, or you can be a grandparent and aunt, you can actually sponsor a child between the age of 4 all the way to college to get their Juice Plus for free. And this is not free for just one time. This is free for up to 4 years. They can be a part of this program. We sponsor them to get it for free. And it's a way that our company really gives back into the next generation, making sure that their health is up to par and that they're learning the healthy habits from a child. And as they grow up into an adult, they're going to be these healthy adults, right? And they will have created these habits that will last a lifetime. So you can see some of the benefits here that this program has been able to, they've been able to gather the information on how children have progressed on Juice Plus over those years. And as you see here, after year 1, they're eating more fruits and vegetables, they're consuming less fast food and drinks, they're visiting the doctor less, and taking fewer over-the-counter drugs, right? This is actually what happened to my son when he started on it at 14 months old. He was this kid. I mean, total 360 in his health. I'm just like, and that is one reason why I am such a huge advocate, because I'm like, I know there's so many other parents out there that need this and would love to have a simple way to add that into their child's life. So another thing we have, if you were with us at the Holistic Health and Wellness event we had on Friday, you saw an empty one, but we also are able to share a way for people to grow their own fruits and veggies inside their home or outside on a patio or on their deck, wherever you want to grow. You can grow your own fruits and veggies This is a way that's a lot more sustainable than growing in the ground because it uses less than 98% water, less than 90% space, and is less space than conventional gardening. You get to grow clean food at your own home, guys. This is food that only your hands have touched, or maybe you and your family, versus who knows how many hands have touched your food at the grocery store. It's crazy to think about. I don't even like to think about it, but a friend of mine who worked at Whole Foods was like, when she worked there, she used to see the people putting out the produce and they used to be scratching their butt and then picking up the produce. And I was like, no, don't tell me that. I don't even want that thought in my mind. So anyway, I've had my tower garden now for 9 years and I have no background in gardening. I'm actually very like dainty, I guess you can say a little bit, because I don't like dirt and I don't like bugs. But I've been doing this for 9 years. And let me tell you, my husband laughed when I said I was getting it, but now he doesn't say a word because I've grown so many things and it's so hard to mess up on this thing because it waters itself. It's incredible. Everything grows in less than half the time it would in the soil. And you get 30% more yield growing on a tower versus growing in the ground. So I can go on and on about the tower garden. I will tell you right now that gardening is the #1 hobby in America. And I think that increased significantly last year because our company was sold out and back ordered on tower gardens last year when the pandemic started, because people really started to think, wait a minute, what about my food supply? I should probably take some control of my food. And so everyone started gardening, and we were a very huge resource for a lot of people in that regard. So our company is huge about giving back. There's numerous companies that we give back to, as you can see here, and that's to the core of who we are. And then here it is. How do you do this? Well, pretty much what you do is you share healthy living with others, and that can be through just sharing your excitement of what you're learning and then sharing videos that we have from experts. And then guess what? The company does the rest. Okay, we don't have to stockpile product at our house. No, we don't. We just place the order for the person, or you can even send them to your website to place their own order, because people are used to doing that nowadays with Amazon, right? And then they ship it and they bill the customer and they collect whatever is needed. So we're pretty much just doing the legwork of getting them to say yes and hey, they would want to add this in, and the company does the rest of the work for us, which is a beautiful thing. You get to start earning as soon as you add more customers. And I love, you can add customers to earn some extra income. But what happens is if you're adding team members, you are like multiplying how you earn. So I love that statement. Our Juice Plus earnings summaries show how much people you have really touched, with this. And what is something that I feel is priceless is that hearing how people's health truly has changed when they start to take Juice Plus. I mean, I'm going to have Alicia share her story in a little bit, but I'm at the end. So inspiring healthy living, you can start today. Definitely talk to the person who invited you on here. But before you go, I definitely want you to hear from Alicia. I didn't even share my story, but I want you to hear from Alicia and her experience. She's been with us for like 2.5 years now. And just to hear how things transpired is pretty inspiring. So hold on, I'm gonna stop sharing. There we go. I guess I'll spotlight you too.
Thanks, Michelle. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I'm so excited to be a part of this presentation with Michelle, getting to share my story. And I'm so excited for you all to even consider such a wonderful concept, something that allows all of us to inspire healthier living across our own families and then many people around the world. I'll quickly share how I met Michelle. I was attending a Earth Day event here in Sunrise, and a friend of mine had been at her trade show tent, and she was in the middle of a conversation with her, trying some things. I walk over and I catch Michelle sharing a line of 1 in 3 individuals will have cancer across their lifespan. And ironically, there were 3 of us standing there. And I go, oh, that was me. I had cancer at 21 years old. I've been genetically tested to see if I'm high risk for cancer, and I'm actually not. So it proved that stress and environmental factors and unhealthy eating were a combination of things that did not work in my favor at such a young age to end up with cancer. I had a very aggressive form of cancer, needed 8 months of chemotherapy, a month of radiation, and knew from that point on that God gave me a second chance to live a healthier life. And when I learned about the Juice Plus product, I know that as a mom and the busy lifestyle that we live, this is the way to bridge the gap to allow me and my family to eat more fruits and vegetables. It is key. There's so much research showing the healing powers of Juice Plus. And so I said, hey, I'm on board. I'm all about helping people get healthier. I love the Tower Gardens. I saw it at an event I got invited to. The community was absolutely amazing. Fell in love with the community, was at a house with 5 Tower Gardens. And I was like, what is that? I need that. My husband also laughed. He's like, haha, you kill plants, not make plants live. And I was like, I proved you wrong. So the Tower Gardens have given us so many harvests. We've had eggplants, tomatoes, you name it. We've had it. It's been incredible. And so I was doing Juice Plus as just a side gig. I was like, well, I'm going to do this because I have family and friends that I can share the information with. And it'll just be something fun to do on the side. Plus the community is like a bonus feature. Lo and behold, pandemic hits and I'm forced into a furlough. And it was my opportunity to do what I've always wanted, be a stay-at-home mom, see my little girl grow up and inspire more people to eat healthy and live healthier lives. So you'll see Michelle and I host salad in a jar events all the time. We have, we give free resources to help people achieve what it is that they want to meet in life. But it's been a very empowering opportunity that's even allowed me to then go along and do trainings and additional certifications in wellness coaching. I'm a life and success coach. I do Juice Plus and professional organizing and a fun stay-at-home mom that I get to meet up with Michelle whenever I want. So my coworkers actually rock. I want to be with my coworkers versus being forced through corporate America. So I hope you are all inspired, curious. You have nothing to lose for $52 a month. $52 a year. That's incredible. Like, it's a no-brainer. And then you get to reap the benefits of using such an incredible product that will give you energy, or at least it's done that for me, like no other thing I've ever tried. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you. Wow. Yes, I'm always like, Alicia's such an inspiration. So for those of you who may already have a business and you're like, wait a minute, how could this tie in? I feel like anyone with a business can have this as an instrument to help other people. And it's just, we do this as we do life, and we're having conversations with people all the time. And I tell you, one of the main things that comes up in conversation is their health, or, maybe even food. Food is a conversation and health is another conversation. And we have solutions to both of those things. So if you have any more questions, definitely get back to the person who invited you on here. Thank you for taking out less than 30 minutes of your Sunday night. But I hope this was informative and of some value to you. And we just appreciate you being able to join in tonight. So thank you. So quiet. Let me stop the recording.